All right, so now we're going to look at our second example on ellipses, and the first thing you notice is we have only one fraction, so let's go ahead and make sure that we got another fraction, so I'm going to put a 1 under this. And when I put a 1 under this, I compare the two bottom numbers, and this one's going to be bigger, so that must be my a squared, and this one has to be my b squared. And that just automatically shows you your a squared is underneath the x, so that means this is equation number 1. Now, we've got to go ahead and start finding our pieces so I can graph it. So the first thing we find is our center, and our center is HK. So to do that, we take our x, which is x minus 2. We set equal to 0, and that means x is going to equal 2 when you add 2 the other side. So there's your first one. Now this says y squared. That's all it says. I don't care if you write y squared or y. When you take the square root, if you decide to do that, y is going to equal 0. That's the only way you can get it. So our center is 2 and 0. Okay, so if you don't have anything in the parentheses, that means that you have a 0. All right, now our second step is to find our vertices. So let me write down the correct formula from equation 1, which is h plus or minus a, comma k. All right, now we know a squared is 16, so I'm going to come over here. If I take the square root of 16, I get a equals 4. And all I'm going to do is come back. And when I come back, I'm going to go ahead and write out what I have. So this is going to be 2 plus or minus a is 4, comma, 0, because that's what k is. And then we're just going to write our ordered pair. You have to do a little addition. 2 plus 4 is 6. And 2 minus 4 is negative 2. All right, we got that taken care of. All right, now we're going to go to number 3, which is covertices. All right, let me write down the formula for it. It's h, comma, k plus or minus b. All right, and I look at b. B squared is 1, so if we take the square root, we know b is going to equal 1, and now we're going to do our covertices. H was 2, k is 0, then it's going to be plus or minus, and I put my 1. And I write down my two numbers, which will be 2, 1 for this one, and 2, negative 1. All right, now, foci is next. Now, I'm going to go ahead and write down my formula for this, and then we'll have to find what C is, because remember, this one involves C. So let me make sure I write down the right formula. So it says H plus or minus C, comma K. And what's going to happen is this is going to have H, which is going to be 2, plus, and the other one will be 2 minus, and then we don't know what C is, so I'll plug that in a second. I'm going to find that. So if you don't want to write this down yet, that's fine. And I'll put my 0 over here so I'll be ready. All right, now I've got to use the b squared equals a squared minus c squared format. B squared is 1, a squared is 16. So when we subtract 16 from each side, I'm going to get a negative 15. It's equal to negative c squared, so when I divide by negative 1, that means it's going to say 15 equals c squared, and I take the square root, and I'm just going to have to leave it as the square root of 15 right now. We're going to fill them in right here. And then it's time to take the calculator and find out what 2 plus square root of 15 is. So I'm going to do that real quick. And as a decimal, that's going to be like 5.87, so we're going to say 5.9. All right, and then on my other one, I've got 2 minus square root of 15. So that's going to be negative 1.87, so we'll say negative 1.9. And we'll be graphing those in a second. All right, so let's go ahead and start with our center. So our center is 2, 0. So over 2, there we are. There's my center. Then my vertices are 6, 0, and negative 2, 0. Okay, so that's how it looks so far. Now I've got 2, positive 1 I've got to go to, and then 2, negative 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and draw on our ellipse. Notice that this one is horizontal. Just draw it the best you can. All right, now we'll put our foci in and we should be finished. So negative 5, 0.9, and 0. So that would be about right here. It's going to be really close. And then negative 1.9. So that's going to be really close, but I've got to make it so you can see my dots. Okay, so those are my 2 foci and our graph is complete. So you need to work on your worksheet 2 that we've got our 2 examples on and do the best you can. Just come back and review these videos if you have more questions, and make sure that you use your chart.